'Tis clear we are little welcome here, in spite of our amicable intentions.
Let us endeavour not to give
Elelote and fear ananduin. Mormate osto silfa malantha alekanom. Ine in fair avehum. Angudu telpe. Elelo osto silfa malantha alekano mine in fair avehum. Angudo telpe. Elelo osto silfa malantha alecano mine. In fair avehum. Sinde fil are.
Isilrod Fanun Galayan Dog.
Morfanenwen Alkawa. Aka Arume fa in Itarond, et Eldalia Nvinantai.
Halan Ostolintan. Non wende hiro.
Arefan. Nambao.
Bucephalus elelote and osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair. Avehum. Angudo telpe.
Isilrod Fanan.
Nun liatilmo.
Akaya Arume fa in Itarond. Etele Elfinantai. Akaya Arume fa in Itarond. Etele Eldalia nun we. Finantai.
Vindamund.
Halan. Ostolintan. Non wende hiro. Not saying.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. Brings life to my old bones, this place. I'm not interested. What am I supposed? Mr. Do.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in luck. Our forge is full of it. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say? I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So the blacksmith will grant us some Gwefencha in exchange for Nutriab. Shall we inform Miss Derrin of this, Master? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found. The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Look around if you want, but be sure to buy all. I belong to caring for others.
I'll take it.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both? I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
Isilrod Fanun Galaya Lom. Arni Ataher, Ostolia Hiroth.
Kanyari.
Kemenindor, Fio. Lea Nunca Sinka Hjarmin Ren. Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriab. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriab is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients, rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriab.
Rotten fish.
Anendune falumtena, nun falles mir anno.
Elelote anf... Ne findilna tielvane ail. Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fil areng...
Now there's a sour stench. Let us deliver these ingredients to Miss Darren.
And be rid of them.
Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriab is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
So you'll be bringing the elf here, anon? That ought be interesting. You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
'Tis easily done.
A customer then. That changes things.
Haven't got it.
What a bother.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
If there is to be a competition, we shall not be found wanting. Let us gather every ounce of scale cinder we may. Must finding these be so difficult?
Are you done collecting already? That was quick. Suppose we'll wait till Darren's done as well, then head back, eh?
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will undoubtedly recover. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful mien made all our labours worthwhile.
No thanks needed. I was just glad to be of use. I hope the skin...
Pests! 'Tis their venom you'll want to watch out for!
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
Pinch something from our bow. That's crafty of you.
You've got the enemy right where I need them, Miss. Don't let up! Miss, and you shame us both.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
As planned.
these two found master figures the route. Now I can report a successful hunt.
Up.
Tilly said.
Where the venom harpy's venom?
At any rate, the pawns in this part are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long. My magics are at your disposal! Understood? I shall halt my attack.
Remarkable! I can tell at a glance that the venom of a venom harpy is wreaking sweet agony upon you. Yes, indeed, the toxin is making fine progress. Let's see here. Elevated temperature, peeling of the skin, pupils unfocused. Oh my, so much to study. Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I must thank you, my friend, for your steadfast assistance. I am on the cusp of a new breakthrough, and all thanks to your tireless efforts. Now, as for the next task, have no fear. It will not be so trying as the last. This time, I would have you accompany me while I subject myself to the venom of the Chimera. Much in this world can only be learned by experiencing it firsthand. My own health is a small price to pay to advance work of such enduring significance. I've marked out the spot I'll wait for you on your map, so be sure to join me there as soon as you can. We shall seek out the Chimera together.
Think on this.
can't afford to get sloppy. Methinks I've earned a rest.
Sleep and dust before it thinks
So many colours to choose from.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Miss, shame us both.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I can face a trek with my belly so full.
Something from our foe.
we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
We're to break it, shan't we, from this side?
Perhaps.
Tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
Here at last. Now to locate that chimera.
I do hope Sir Yar will be all right. Let us safeguard him well, lest he meet an early end.
It is as you say. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like.
This doesn't work, have street lights, somebody. What say we said it's one by one. Remember, we're all intense. You cannot match our wit.
Just one more push ought to bring it down.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Much obliged.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
Too fast for you.
I'll be off then, friend. My work here is done.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. Oh, 'tis a precious thing we found. Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake. Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp. Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
My magics are at your disposal!
Right where I need them. Don't let up!
Miss, and you shame us both. Oh, that's crafty of you.
Find the oozes!
My magics are at your disposal. Bakbatal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze we encounter feels more unjustly vicious than the last.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen, wheresoever that journey may take us.
I've wares aplenty.
Nobles do nothing. Guzzle sweet mix and ale.
I could die happy in a place like this.
Looking for aught in particular?
Not much to do yet.
Wish to
Go,
have a look.
If e'er you stumble across some interesting materials, don't be stingy. Bring 'em here and I'll try that.
Got some work for me, eh? My thanks. A customer, then. That changes things.
I've been pretty kind to me.
Just got to do what I can.
My heartbeat pounds in my ears. My gut writhes like a nest of snakes. Extraordinary. This is the potency of the Chimera's venom. I feel more symptoms developing even as I speak. The poison must be entering its final stages. Allow me to thank you ere I lose consciousness. Once again, your assistance has proven invaluable. Thank you for your help, my friend. Few would have deigned to give me the time of day. Thank you again.
Wish me to return? At once, master.
Thank you again, my friend. Your contribution shall not be forgotten.
Wait for the new equipment's coming. Now here's a welcome sight.
Got to set off what I can while I'm in town.
I quite like it here.
Well met. I keep feeling eyes wide open.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. Rest can't let you on till you've paid.
My feet always take me here. Bed calls, and I shan't resist. So dull when there's nothing doing. Come on, have a look at the mental score of chosen times. Sometimes I best earn my days that quick. I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll hit right here.
Those creeks don't know pommel from point. I'll not take that. This ox cart's bound for. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What?
Come on then!
Cyclops, where is hulking might?
throat.
Take that!
I ain't keen to drag this. It's this way.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
This ox cart's bound. Still in the fight. My bed, please. Charlotte.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bid? I can guide you there if you wish. The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me. That tyrannical Sir Ludolf thinks he can do whatever he likes. And, well, mayhap he's right. He had the Watchhead himself sent off to fell a Dullahan.
Good to see. Master.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Marvelous work! How's life treating you?
What I mean, customers who stop by regularly.
Lot of arses round here with sticks lodged up 'em.
Stay out of that. Where it possible.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, mate.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
It's so dull.
Hi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. Hmm? You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
What else needs doing?
Now, where was I bound again?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
I always say.
Time to hit the sack. Won't someone do it about this?
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence. I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that
You know, I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Here's a welcome sight.
Same as the one afore it. You understand how heavy the burden of... Say, would you be willing to do me a favor? Sorry I am to hear it. Together, we will... Splendid!
My sword arm could use some work. Let's see. Where to next? Suppose I best earn my keep.
I ought to stop.
Song it
See what's needed.
My head will grow as Bosco's arrives. This fiend's all I know. I'm not stopping.
Not sure what they work.
Will someone do aught about this?
The lands are... 'Tis not only poison.
Well then, I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
Will someone do aught about this? I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
What's to be done?
Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. What a delight.
Whatever am I to do?
Let's take
What
it
a
easy.
pleasure
today.
to find you here.
My knees are acting up.
Well met, Sid.
As soon as you turn your back, out comes the dagger.
Will someone do aught about this? Will someone do?
Could you come over here?
Home at last!
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Yeah, certainly took a foul turn back there. Perchance we stepped on aught we shouldn't have. That was not a...
To think are all the nobles so kind? I can't wait to tell everybody at the Gracious Hand that I met the lady who gave us the book with the pretty...
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
What's going on?
Doesn't seem right, this.
I'm afraid not.
I took you for a kinder sort than that. Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Won't someone do aught about this? I've more time than I know how to spend.
Are all the nobles so kind? I can't wait to tell everybody at the Gracious Hand that I met the lady who gave us the book with the pretty flower.
Feels eerie without them. Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this? I thought at such peace reigned eternal. Won't someone do aught about this?
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet. Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastron. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Oh, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got all in Batal.
You came to see me?
I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I?
What's going on?
Seems you won't be swayed.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Feels eerie.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Welcome. I'm in fine fashion.
Customers who stop by regularly.
I'd fain hear. Might I beg a favour of you? And here I thought, I can do naught. Many thanks.
You shan't hear Meek.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Hey, getting proper rest is an important.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I feel more welcome here than any place else.
Only fools and urchins go to bed.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Yeah? What is it?
Oh, I can't complain.
Won't someone do aught about this? I've more time than I know how to spend. I've more time than I know how to spend. I've more time than I know how to spend. I've more time than I know how to spend. Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this? Quite the predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament. Won't someone do aught about this? Quite the predicament. Quite the predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend. Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this? Quite the predicament. predicament. Will someone do aught about this? I've more time than I know how to spend.
Our soldiers need better training.
Subject. Quiet, you.
Am I shitting? Must be my winter coat growing. Say, have you been to Harm? 'Tis a quaint. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness.
But not without its charms. Here to ask Autumn.
Goodness me.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just afore Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean... not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you, you must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Quite the predicament.
Lots to do. Precious little. Welcome.
Can't say I've any time.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I've wares of every ilk.
Inventing's good fun, but ideas must be practiced. Might I ask where you are headed this?
I'm in fine fettle.
Wolves! There! Over here!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Appreciate it. A token of my appreciation.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your...
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
was outstanding, if I do say so myself. Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe. Let us see what you're made of. That means getting within range of his wall. Be wary!
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? It is no more or less than what one...
There! Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Ah, teach something from our foe. Crafty of you. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come...
A well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but the pawns in this party are women all.
And I've no objections.
master attempt such a feat.
Unbelievable.
As you wish, I shall return directly.
You? What are you doing? I dropped cocaine. Huh.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
I can hardly believe it. I fought a Dullahan and shall live to tell the tale. But, fie, I've just remembered. See, I hadn't thought I'd return alive, but I didn't want to worry my wife when I departed. So I took a letter with me just in case, and when the tide of battle threatened to overwhelm us, I sent a runner to bear it to my wife, mere moments before your arrival. It would be an awkward thing for her to read my final farewell, only for me to arrive on the morrow, fit as a fiddle. Though I dare say she'd forgive me. Oh, 'twill be a blessing enough to see her again. I can ask for no more than that. Right, I'd best be off, if I'm to make it home afore that letter arrives. Oh, and if I've not said it yet, thank you, sir. I'm well and truly in your debt.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Oh, that's better. I thought my spine might crumple from the weight.
There's ought to be found there.
Can you not see it? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Much obliged.
Might you be looking to enlist?
You've my gratitude.
I thank you.
Blame is its weakness! An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Miss, and you shame us both.
Let us see what you're made of.
Much obliged.
Take a moment to recover.
Push. Self. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings? To break the law is to be thrown in jail. As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for...
Sir Arisen, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us.
You've my humblest gratitude, sir. If not for you, I'd ne'er have made it home. Still, I doubt this is the last we'll be hearing from Sir Ludolf. He's not like to admit defeat after only one attempt. Where will I be sent next, I wonder?
Have you not heard, my love? Sir Ludolf has fallen deathly ill.
He has?
Aye, he was poisoned. From the tell of it, 'twas concealed in a gift. A bottle of wine or some such. But I suppose 'tis not so surprising. A dastardly man like that must have had no shortage of enemies.
True enough. I'm sure no few held a grudge against him for all he's done.
Indeed. Perhaps one might call this his just deserts.
Twas a glorious feat, defending Gregor from the Doulahan. May he and his wife live out their lives in peace.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Took something from our bow. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's just grand.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Know you of any places for a stolen hour of respite?
Won't someone do aught about this?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should... be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? I dare say that couldn't have gone better.
Well met.
Welcome. Time to be heading home. I'll do as I please. Let... Try and stop me.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Now,
Why is this not
where was I headed?
This is a fine thing.
Even I know when to shut my trap.
How are we...
only place I can find peace.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle, were it possible. Naught of import ever happens here,
I end up feeling...
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. 'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function. Sir Arisen, pray see to it that naught akin to the recent debacle be allowed to occur again.
You came to see me?
It isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
All this quiet makes me become more anxious.
Have mercy!
Just as it should be.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
My days are naught but toil.
Fancy a look at my wares? Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
How can I get more customers to shop here?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
We are never truly alone. The heavens watch over us.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
'tis difficult to forget all that occurred at the coronation.
I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Goblins approach!
Not compares to the thrill of victory? One cannot help but feel indomitable. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
My talents lie in combining materials.
there are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off? Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
I'll have you back on your feet in no time at all.
I am grateful to you, Arisen. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. We've arrived well enough. Where to next? Saurians! There!
You're here. You must come see. Look there. New buds. The arbor heart is recovered. And as she and I are as one, I feel renewed myself. You saved her. I will never forget this debt of gratitude as long as I live. The arbor heart seems gladdened to have new life in her boughs. It is joyous to behold. Fortunate I am that we crossed paths. Perhaps we can journey outside the arbor together again someday. We met once before. All is well, thanks to you. Perhaps we can journey outside the arbor together again someday.
Kemenindor, Fionar lis nun moriven. Kalayel, ondo witeren.
What have you come for today? I need your aid. Will you help me? I thank you.
Isilrod Fanan, Fenenumen in Tayal, Yav Tarma Erume.
Moonbeam Olanda Atar.
Edella eldalia nunwe elfones. Alane alvecil
Arandor.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair Avehum. Angudu telpe. Elelosto silfa malantha alecano mine. Fair avehum. Sinde fir arenka. Nun lia fiona surfiens.
Svindemund fionar. Findamun. Findamun. Lintar nun wisoron, ir menasfana, ronde minitar.
Elelosto silfa malantha alecano. Mine in fair avehum. Sinde fir areng. User falasmir. Malenfa in Vindarna Eldalnia. Eldalia moneseron, menoa coluion.
Halan ostolintan, non wende hiroth. Kemen Ross, Lakazar, Arinfel.
Nun we ondo, aninke liavani aldike.
My legs are as lead.
And over! Just over!
Pilgrim distracted with a woman in sight. Right, now is our best chance. We must make haste. I'll draw the owner's attention. Its fondness for women shall be its undoing. If you would. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
All this fuss over a moment's importance. Can't happen again.
Do not waste this chance. Press home or advance. Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
You looking for a fight?
Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you leave. What's the hurry?
Don't drag this out.
It's shaking. Take that!
We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
Something from our bow. That's crafty of you.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Listen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy. Unbelievable.
Not good enough!
Outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
You've my gratitude. I hope this conveys my...
Forgive me, Arisen. I shall see to it this does not happen again. What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
In the years since the consul's passing,
Are you of worthy station to be present here? Greetings. Well, that's just grand.
What are you up to?
Bit quiet, but I like it here. Got any good stories to share?
I'd kip just about anywhere.
Always another errand to see to. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
When does my watch end? I've been forgotten.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping. Too strong by the day. I'd wear some everything.
Got something for me?
Time to go. Heard of any ways to make some easy coin? Say, do I know you from? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. That's just brilliant.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this, but the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeared of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be.
I've brought you a gift. Will you accept it?
In the end, my good intentions served only to rob me of my station. I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling in the affairs of the nobility.
I'll not take that from you.
This looks as good a place as any.
Oh, my joints have been aching something fierce of late.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. No one will disturb me here.
I've got a shovel.
Why, good day, sir. All this walking's made my legs ache a fright.
Now here's a welcome sight. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
What to make of this?
Climb the back.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. From our bow. Novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Unbelievable! Got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up!
Miss, and you shame us both.
Finish this. Right, I've got a grip on our foe.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
As I make myself scarce.
Swapping stories is one of life's
Only
great
fools
pleasures.
walk into peril unprepared.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no fool this one.
It's been a hard day. I was, thanks to this work. Well met, son.
That's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus. Until you went off somewhere. Come, young people are so impatient. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, for 'tis a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus. Supposedly, the brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair indeed. That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was I talking about again? Ah, of course, the Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. What's more, 'tis said its lofty gaze watches o'er the world even now. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure you 'tis no less than the truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
The old man is strange in word and deed, yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that. He's something of an enigma, isn't he? Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
Believe it or not, such is the truth. And the truth can be denied. Ne'er underestimate an old man's stubbornness.
Time to go home. I enjoy this work, though it takes its toll.
Welcome to browse my wares. Can I interest you in a room, sir?
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own... Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
That's right. I was telling you. Now, just as the Arisen commands...
Suppose, as for what the brine deem an act of excess, some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fun. But what of it? Those unbidden sips, that brings me. 'Tis formed of clay, and should it be... You do not believe. Why must I? In all my years...
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
What to do?
A customer, then. That changes things. Yeah, my back starts acting up. Work's work. Work's work. My thanks. Where are you off to, then?
If e'er you stumble...
Hoy! Looking to check? No need to overthink it. You can... change it on a whim. You've not to leisure doing business.
I've had enough.
I'll not stand for this.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. My services don't come cheap, mind. Come again when you've more coin.
How's the world treating you, huh?
Interested in my wares?
Look, come have a look, eh? How'd you like that, eh?
It's been a hard day.
What's he make of this?
I have a dozen.
Come on, have a look.
Bring myself to do that.
These faces have grown mightily familiar. That explains the harmony betwixt us.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both? I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry. So, fun begins again. Hey, Arisen? I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot. No quarrel here. You'll not live to...
Ah, so you picked something from our bow. Lovely, yeah?
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Miss, and you shame us both.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
You can count upon my...
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger...
Prepare yourself!
nasty blow, that.
Press home our advantage. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
I must.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that. Tis possible larger shards, mayhap one such as the Oracle.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.